I'm Tashina with the Cover Your Ears blog. I'm here with Becky, and she's going to teach me how to play the string bass. So the first thing you have to do is get used to having a bass. It's big and it's awkward, and the first thing you have to do is just pick it up. So that'll be yours today. This will be mine for today. And just kind of manhandle it into your hands. You can just kind of swing it up on the end and then just pick it up. Very good. So what you'll want to do is just kind of stand a little bit to the side of it, so like your belly button will be right up to the next of it. And then stand on the other side of it. Okay. So you're just going to kind of want to stand so that you can reach the strings, so that you can reach this, so your eyes are going to be kind of in line with the fingerboard. Yours might be too tall. Lower the end. Yeah. Maybe a lower. And if you just want to hold it up. Okay, that should be better. And that's just to make it comfortable so that you can reach everywhere you need to reach. The really good bass players are going to be playing up here, but for the most part, your hands are just going to be up in this area right here. So we're learning a little bit about jazz bass today, because that's what you requested. So jazz bass is all about plucking the strings, about getting the sound out of this area right here. As the strings vibrate, that's kind of where the sound comes from, and that's the sound that they're looking for in jazz. So what you're going to want to do is kind of put your thumb against the fingerboard like there, and then you're just going to kind of do this with your fingers. Let them kind of crawl back and forth, and just curling back and forth, and then and that's so that you can take turns plucking each of the strings back and forth. Because when you're going really fast, that's what you're doing with your fingers. So, so, or you can start with one finger and just pluck it till you get a good sound. Yeah, there you go. So it takes a little bit of practice kind of to get used to the bass and how much sound you want to come out of it. But if you can just get a good sound plucking like that, then you can play bass. Because a lot of songs, that's, as long as you're playing the root of the chord, it's a good bass line. So just pluck back and forth with your pointer finger and your middle finger. And you're playing bass. This is how it goes. So when you really get your fingers going faster, then that's when you can kind of start fingering along and figuring it out up there. But that's the first thing that you have to learn to do, is just get used to your hands on the strings. If you were bowing, there's more to get used to. But as long as you're plucking anywhere from about here to here, you're going to get a good sound out of it. Okay. So you've got a good start already. And then from there, you just have to learn where the notes are. And that's not too bad either. I saw when you learn the viola, you just kind of have to get used to where the fingers are. In a violin or viola, they're going to be really close together, but in a bass, they're going to be far apart like this. And your bass has the strings written. From high to low, it goes G, D, A, E. Somebody actually wrote on the bridge there to keep track of notes. But from there, you're just going to kind of want to figure it out and see where the notes are. But when you're looking for a sound up here, you're going to want to use the fatty pads of your fingertips. Because if you're using any other part, it's going to make the sound flat. But if you use the fatty part of your fingertips, then it makes it rounder and prettier. And it's kind of like any percussion instrument. It's all about how it rings out, how it sounds to people. And if you do the flat part of your hands, it's not going to ring out. It's not going to sound pretty. So the first thing, you want to put your thumb on the back, somewhere about there, and then spread your fingers out about as far as they can go. Yeah. So you can stand behind it just a little bit more if you want. So, hi Jerry.
Oh, are you recording?
Yeah. That's okay. This is Jerry.
Hi.
He plays the piano.
And he's an amazing conductor, one of my favorites.
Go on. No, really. Go on.